Hello everyone, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecast with another reading for you guys. This one's going to be focusing on your past love and ultimately the question, will your past love be a part of your future? These are the three decks that I will be using this time. A Connection Lost Somewhere in Time by Angelic Revelation 144. I will also be using my Mystical Fairies Romance Oracle and clarify everything with my Tabby Tarot Teacher. General advice as always, so only take the bits and parts of it that resonate for you and let the rest go. Let's grab some insight here for you. Hi there, Aries. So you have been drawn more than likely to this reading because you are focused on a past love. So let's see what the future holds for the two of you. I want to grab a few cards from the Somewhere Lost in Time or a Connection Lost Somewhere in Time deck. So let's see what that looks like. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. We have a couple cards coming through already. We have my angel. You inspired me to be the best that I could be. Without you, my life has felt so empty. Your name could be Angel, or they referred to you as an angel, like you were a blessing to them. This is the next message that is coming through along with that one. Life without you. Being with you was heaven on earth. Living without you has felt like my own personal hell. So it's been a struggle. It has been a struggle without you. Soul connection. Although I may have lost you, you will forever have a special space within my damaged heart and soul. I'm also getting, Aries, if you relate to this person already had some issues before you even met them. You know, whatever caused that damage in their heart, especially if they had experienced trauma or, you know, it doesn't have to be a romantic experience. It could have been a traumatic experience growing up. Maybe they grew up in a broken home, you know, so maybe they also didn't have a very good experience of love relationships that were healthy and thriving. So, but they do feel this very special bond with you, even though you are at a distance from one another. All right. So to add to this, let me grab a few cards from the Mystical Fairies deck. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. So they are in your past for a reason. What else do we need to know about this person? And the connection. All right, well, 3 cards literally jumped out of this deck. This is the first one. Take action, proactive, progress, first step. But this came along right along with that one. Halt, no movement, pause, stand still. So what I'm feeling here from this individual is they want so badly to do something about the separation, the fact that they are in your past, the fact that you guys are not together, but then they kind of self-sabotage and stop themselves from reaching out. That is what I'm getting there. This card was the third one that came through. Harmony, peace, unity, compatibility, kinship. I feel that they're very much connected to you in the heart space. They think of you often, I feel. They really do want to bring harmony back into the relationship, and maybe they've felt or even still feel to this day that you bring them peace. You represent that sense of comfort, and without you, maybe their life just hasn't been the same, that maybe it's been a little bit more challenging, whether they are single or they are with somebody else at this point. I feel there's something about you that continues to really be tapped into their heart. You know, they feel you, they still think of you. So let's go ahead and grab some tarot here and see what else we can find out. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. I feel they're struggling. So they're the only ones, honestly, that can take that first step to communicate. I feel they will. We do have the Magician coming through here. For some of you, your person could be a Gemini or a Virgo. You could have those signs in your chart. They are wanting to manifest union in the 3D, I feel. So even though they stop themselves maybe from texting you or calling you or even reaching out in however way they need to do that, they're not going to be in that type of mentality forever, I feel. They need to take action, and that's what the Magician is about as well. All right, let's see what else here. We do have the King of Wands. For some of you guys, both masculine and feminine are fire signs, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. The King of Wands represents Leo. Divine Feminine, you might be an Aries or Sagittarius. You could be Leo as well. So King of Wands, this is a masculine who's ready to take the lead, who's ready to take action. They are very action oriented here. Look at this. We've got the Ace of Pentacles coming through. We have the World. I love this. The way this is presenting itself. Part of the cycle that you guys have been through was the shakeup of the partnership that broke you guys up. But I do feel this is a masculine who doesn't want to be in separation from you, Divine Feminine. They want to be able to bring this back together. Maybe they've focused on other parts of their life and maybe they're thriving in that area. Maybe their career is going well. Maybe other parts of their life are going great. But when it comes to their love life, I feel this is something that they really want to be able to fix and to help bring harmony back. And that's what the World card represents, is that harmony. So it makes so much sense here, guys, why this is presenting itself here. And as you can see, part of the interpretation of the World card indicates harmony, wanting to restore that, wanting to perhaps open up a new cycle for the two of you to try again. Look at this. Divine Feminine, you're coming in as the Empress. This is your masculine recognizing you in that way. They love your energy. They find you to be a beautiful person, not just on the outside, but on the inside as well. They want you to be their life partner. They want to be able to experience this whole entire journey, the remaining journey of your lives together. Nine of Cups. Yep. So they're wishing to be with you, Divine Feminine. First and foremost, they're very grateful to have connected with you in this lifetime. And no, it hasn't been perfect. You guys have had your issues perhaps, or your person has had their issues that they needed to iron out. But I feel what they're wanting here is a fresh start, a new beginning, a second chance. And if you've ever doubted their commitment, I feel they're coming through with the best of intentions here. And we've got the Ten of Pentacles. I love it. So finances seem to be looking up for maybe both of you, especially you, Aries. So if that's something that has been concerning in the past, it does seem that either you're already doing well in that area or you're about to be. It could also be focusing on your person. Maybe they had issues with finding a job, keeping a job, you know, holding down their career. Finances could have been strained. But with the Ten of Pentacles coming in, I feel they're doing better in that area. The two of you together, and I've said this in so many readings, when I see in a love reading anyway, two people coming together and coming back into union, I see you guys as a perfect match. You guys have always been meant to be. You know, there is this very strong connection. We see that right here, that soul connection. It's a deep bond. And so there is stability in the future for the two of you, Aries. I really do see this past love returning. And Divine Feminine, if this is something you relate to, this is your masculine who will find a way to reach out to you because they still want to be in your life. They want you back. Plain and simple. And if that is why you've been drawn to this reading, it looks quite positive that you can have a very, very good outcome to this. All right, so that's what I've got. If you're interested in your own reading, that info is down below in the description box. All decks will be listed and linked down below as well. Thanks so much, guys. I'll see you next time.